Michael Ray was ill the day the earth stood still, and it told us where we stand. And Gordon, what's the song go like? And Flash Gordon, of course. Michael Morris. Michael Ray was ill the day the earth stood still, and he told us where we stand. And Flash Gordon was there in silver underwear. Claude Rains was the invisible man. And then something went wrong. Poor Fay Fay and Ray and King Kong, they got caught in a celluloid jam. And with deadly pace it came from outer space. And this is how the message ran, like a science fiction double feature. Dr. Morris, build a creature. The late night double feature picture show. Well, this is a lovely sounding homemade guitar or kit. I'm really pleased with this. Since I last saw you, I have changed the pickup, the bridge pickup out. The first one I got from Tone Rider was really hugely microphonic, so they replaced the set, and I've got to send these back. And basically, I left the neck one in and replaced the bridge one, and it's still a tiny bit microphonic, as people say the Telecasters tend to be, but it's nowhere near what the other one was, so as a result we've got sort of lots of chop, we've got a nice middle tone, and we've got nice neck tone. Yeah, so really playing nicely as far as I'm concerned. The only downside, of course, is massive heavy switch action, and the fact that it's a little bit sticky if you're wearing, or if you're not wearing a sleeve. Need to cut my nails. Yeah, that's the annoying bit. Harley Benton. I wish you could have done differently with that. There's nothing I can really do apart from fix some additional weight to it somehow. It's a shame because I don't want to be holding it up with either this hand or this hand. I feel like I need to sit down with this on my knee. What chord is it? So yeah, so what we've got to do now is we've got to intonate it, And for that I'm going to need a screwdriver, a tuner, and a Telecaster, which is in three saddles, joined saddles, which are not staggered. By the way, you can also hear there's hum, picking up hum from somewhere. Not all the time, but anyway. Yeah, so we've got 3 pairs, and they're not compensated is the word I'm looking for, so we're just adjusting them in pairs. So the way to do it is to ping the harmonic on the 12th fret, tune it to the harmonic, and we'll do it in pairs. We expect the result to be the same really, which is flat, which means it's too short. So I'm going to go the other way, turn counterclockwise and push the thing forward, because he's notorious for sticking in place. So push forward, or undo and push forward. Now the tone, pitch will have gone down. And we're going to be at the full extent of our reach very shortly. Pushing it all the way forward. Well, this is, the holes are pre-drilled on here, so we're kind of committed to whatever Harley Benton has decided is the correct length for the neck. So let's hope it works out in the end. You can hear the microphonicness of this. This is a tone rider pickup, so it's, you know, it's not a cheap pickup. But I guess if I've never had a Telecaster before, but I've never noticed this much microphonicness. It's a hot pickup. It's overwound, so maybe that's why. I don't know. There's definitely got wax on it, but. Close. Just as well, we're at the end of our limit. Let's get it to an A, come on. We'll see now, that one's not quite out enough, so I'm just going to push out the last bit of reach I've got. Beyond this, I can't go any further. My lot, can't do any more apart from move the bridge forward, which is feasible in terms of its screw positions, not necessarily feasible in terms of pickup without taking some more out. So we'll just check it. If it's way out, I'm going to move the bridge. Prefer not to, have to. Push this a long way. The spring doesn't basically do anything when it's under load. Come on. Okay. Close. So that's okay there, but I think we're going to run out on this one now. There's no way we're going to get this one far enough forward, I don't think anyway. We could have used a longer adjuster on the low pair. Right, we're halfway out now, this will drop off in a minute. Let's try it. too short. Well, make a monkey out of me. Do it up a bit more. And a bit further in. No, this is weird. Need a little bit of widening with some sandpaper in those slots. So we've got the top two okay, let's try the other two again, next two. Shut up. Nice tiny bit flat, so let's bring that in a bit. Too long. Weird behaviour. No, it's too, we have to go back, it's too long. We can't bring it back enough. I'll try, but my worry is if I go any further, the barrel will fall off the end. That's the last fraction I can go, because it will be out the other end then. Good as we'll get. Right, so then we tune them all up and we should be done. Not perfect. You don't need to make any more adjustments, but that's for my money that's a couple of mil out of place, but it works. We got it intonated in the end, so. strap will creak, you can hear it coming through the microphone. Can't now, it's on the neck pickup. Annoying strap anyway, but there we go. We could add some more height to this. Make a little noise now. Raise up the pickup a little bit. Not too much. That'll do. Yeah. Nicely. Okay, well, there we go. Oh, yeah, a bit of that too. Okay, so intonated, verdict finished. A couple of tiny little tweaks to do. For example, just sanding out those, or filing out those nut slots a little bit. There's a pinging one up here. Anything else? No. Intonation set, action set. Got what we want out of it with the fret leveling, and nothing we can do to loosen off this switch. We're stuck with that, and that's about it. So there we have it. Nice neck, or nice playing neck. I might soften this off, sand this off slightly so it's even more satiny than it currently is. So I'll go and take this indoors and give it a good old playing and see what we get. But let's have a think. We've got currently now it's 50, I think it's 57 plus about £7 postage, so it's now 64 quid for the pleasure of playing this. £64 plus a bit of work on the body, stain, and some decent pickups in here. So I can hopefully put this out at a good price. Like I say, very light. The only downside is you'd need one of those straps that would stop it from slipping, or a bit of a counterweight down here, which is a pity that it would be like that. But anyway, so that's done. Thank you for sticking it out with me on this Telecaster journey. fun to make, dead easy to make, even if you don't want to colour it and add bits and pieces to it like I have. Just, you know, running right the way back, this thing would have sounded pretty good and played pretty well straight out of the box as we tested it out the other day. And so for a youngster it would be a fantastic option. You couldn't go wrong buying that for a kiddie or somebody you know who might like the experience of doing their own guitar, and you know, they can get into staining and oiling it without really too much investment or too much outlay. So there we go, the Harley Benton Telecaster made by Reloved Guitars, set up with a decent pro setup on the neck and with a little bit of colour. Way to go. Lovely.